I'd like to call the meeting to the 209th meeting of the Equal Employment Practice Commission to order. All in agreement?
Aye. I'd like to move for the approval of the minutes of the meeting minutes of March 30th, 2017.
So moved.
Second.
Okay.
The audit status report and agencies currently being audited, 25 of them. You want me to?
No, I'll give you a little report on that.
Okay.
So, so as at our last meeting, we had started 30 audits, and we now have 25 agencies currently being audited. And I'm going to read the names of the agencies: Police Pension Fund, Independent Budget Office, Department of Citywide Administrative Services, Office of the Special Narcotics Prosecutor, Department of Transportation, Department of Information Technology and Telecommunications, Department of Investigation, Office of the Public Advocate, Department for the Aging, Department of Education, New York City Employees Retirement System, Office of Labor Relations, Office of Administrative Tax Appeals, Police Department, Office of Administrative Trials and Hearings, Department of Environmental Protection, the Law Department, New York City Housing Authority, Board of Education Retirement System, Department of Education, Queensborough President's Office, and the Queens Community Boards 3, 7, 12, and 13. And preliminary determinations have been issued for the Queens Community Boards 3, 7, 12, and 13, and we're awaiting their responses. And the Office of Special Narcotics Prosecutor, we've issued the preliminary determination. We're awaiting the optional response to the preliminary determination. So,
Judith, how many people are in the Office of Special Narcotics Prosecutor, and just who does that, what's the line reporting? Who does that prosecutor report to?
okay, I don't know without having it in front of me, I don't know their head count, but I will tell you the structure of the Office of the Special Narcotics Prosecutor is set by state law, and in terms of attorneys, their attorneys are provided from the 5 county district attorneys' offices. So
Okay, so it's a state agency.
No, it's a city agency. They are city employees,
Yeah.
and however, the structure was developed by the state. And as I said, so as we examine their employment practices, these audits are of the recruitment, selection, hiring, and promotion of employees. With regard to the Office of Special Narcotics Prosecutor, we did have to take into account that their attorneys all come from the district attorney's offices.
So they don't hire or promote in the
No.
normal sense. They're fed.
They receive assignments. However, those individuals become employees of the OSNP, and they can be promoted within the Office of Special Narcotics Prosecutor.
Do
So
they
they don't
then go
hire.
back to the DA?
No,
They stay in the Office of Special Narcotics
Yes.
Prosecutors, so.
they are on the payroll of Office of Special Narcotics Prosecutor. Yes.
So it's not that they are on leave and serve a certain term. So I leave,
Not that I
I can
know
go the Bronx DA for 5 years and then go back.
I understand your question, but I don't believe that's the case. That is not what it looks like. Though it is considered, in the law it does say assignment. However, there is not an indication that they are on leave from, say, the Bronx DA or the county district attorney's office.
One, didn't know it existed, and 2, I'm just sort of fascinated by it for a whole host of different reasons.
Well, this is our third, I believe this is our third audit of the Office of Special Narcotics Prosecutor. In fact, there was no underutilization, so the issue of any issue that could arise with regard to that did not have to be addressed. But I will tell you about the other audits. As you know, we send out document information request forms and questionnaires to all of the agencies and their HR professionals and EEO professionals, and we've already received the material. The analysts have analyzed, for the majority of these, the analysts have already conducted the analysis, and from there, they come up with their preliminary findings, and we have a preview telephone conference call with the agencies. So we've had several conference calls with the agencies to give them an opportunity if there's any documentation that they haven't provided or that we missed or misunderstood. It's just a 2 or 3 day opportunity to provide documentation, and then we issue preliminary determination. So that's the state that we're in for, I would say half of these 25 agencies. So once they're preliminary I expect preliminary determinations to go out within the first 10 days of May. So as those go out, that gets us rolling. And
So at the next meeting, we probably will have
several
determinations.
final
Right.
determinations to
Terrific.
consider, yeah.
Terrific.
Sounds good.
If you could just, I'm just curious about the special narcotics prosecutor, if you could just tell me, give me some flavor of how many there are. I mean, my understanding, because the Bronx, they're now running for Brooklyn DA, and I was fascinated that there are several hundred DAs just in Brooklyn. So I'm curious as to what each district attorney's, the number that is
How many?
supplied by each district attorney.
Interesting.
Don't know.
No, frankly, although I have read the preliminary determination and I've approved the preliminary determination, I did not look at the number that was received from each district attorney's office. I don't think that it's a set, say 5 from each. I don't know. I can't say that, but it really does come down to the needs. There is a communication between the special narcotics prosecutor and the county district attorneys to determine the needs of that office, and so then the district attorneys provide ADAs to respond to those needs.
Okay.
And so we've gotten to know something more about them, even though we have audited them before, because we have not done this type of audit. Now we have been looking specifically more in depth. But in terms of the numbers, I couldn't
Yeah.
give you an answer.
We will be finding out.
I mean, no, we have it, but
Yeah.
I don't feel comfortable to just guess a number.
No, I just said I would be interested in knowing it.
Oh, actually, I have something. I can
If you could just send me the information at some point, I'd appreciate it, thank you.
Actually, if you'd like, I can pull it up on the computer. Is everyone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
It's all tied in with legalization of marijuana. And it's all tied into the state law. It just,
OSMP has been around for several
oh, I'm
decades.
sure it has, I'm
Yeah.
sure it has, I'm sure it probably flows from the Rockefeller drug laws.
Yes.
I'm sorry, what are we looking at right now?
I was gonna look up
We don't
some
have to do it now.
specific information on
We
the
don't have
officer.
to do it now.
No, if it doesn't pertain to this, maybe we can do it offline.
Okay.
Like, that would be great, thank you.
Sure, no problem, yeah, because getting into the computer and all of that, so.
No.
So,
I said it could be supplied to me later,
yeah, I can,
that's fine.
actually, each of you will receive the preliminary determination, and the preliminary determination does include the
Your numbers.
workforce statistics.
Right.
Okay.
Good.
It's just
That's
something
fine.
You read a couple of them, you may not
Okay.
remember each one.
So there's no need for a report on status of compliance monitoring, because there are no agencies.
That's correct.
And there's no report from research.
Right.
And is there any new business?
No?
No. So I move we adjourn.
Second,
Okay.
all in favor?
No, I'm sorry, actually, it's a very short meeting, because
Okay.
Yeah.
we're at the stage with the agencies that we're producing preliminary determinations, and we're just gonna be waiting for responses, so by the next meeting, we will have responses to the
Yeah.
preliminary determinations, and we will be issuing our final determinations.
And I will get the answers to my questions.
Yeah,
Because it will be part of the.
Yeah, it'll be part of,
Special
it'll be part of
Fine.
the report.
the preliminary determination. So, no, if there are other questions, there's no, but it's just the nature of where we are in the audit process, that it's rolling the way it's supposed to. So that's the good thing.
Good, taking the time.
And any discussion of conferences or what to do, we need Sharice anyway, so
Well, conferences, what do you mean by conferences?
planned event.
Planned events or anything like that, yeah,
Yeah, so
Great,
okay,
thank you.
okay, so if I can have your.
Wonderful.
it's been a pleasure.
Wow.